All right, today I want to teach you a little bit of a basic kick technique, the steps to go through to get a good basic right body kick. Okay, remember before you start any technique, know where your guard is at. On the side, back heel is off the ground, thumbs are like temple height. Not stuck on your head like this. Nice and relaxed, rocking your body weight, ready to block anytime. So before you start that technique, you get here every time. And you do your practice. All right, so first step, stepping out with your left foot. You're gonna drop your left hand, you're gonna put your right thumb at the back of your jawbone. Oh. You see now, my shoulder is pointing out there, which is where my kick is going to follow. Oh. I still have weight on that back foot. I'm sprung, I'm ready to kick. Now, where you see people go wrong is doing this. They do this, and they go straight back, and they do this, and they go straight back. They never come back to their guard, never reset. Really important. Nice, strong guard. Finding the timing, finding some rhythm. Step. And back. If that's the process you need to do, just do that step over and over and over again. Make that so you don't have to think about it. Once you don't have to think about that, you can then add the kick in. So this is the kind of stuff you do in your extra time. When you want to perfect something, you can do that shadowboxing over and over and over again. Then you add it, then gradually it will become habit, and you add that into your pad work. So it's step, stop, thumb, back of the jaw, left hand, drop to your waist height, which the momentum now as I kick, I'm throwing the leg up, my shoulder, right shoulder goes in the air, and I swap my hands. Left hand will come up to here, right hand will come down to my ass. So I step, this is the action we're looking for. Your whole body is rising up into the kick. I always say overcommit, go ass up. So when you do it, and you go too high, you lose your standing foot. Dial it back a little bit. Otherwise you gradually, for me, I think it's easier to dial back from there than it is to undercommit, 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 until you gradually get there. Better off overcommitting, dialing it back a little bit. It's a little bit of a quicker process. So step, stop. Okay, toes are pointing out. The direction I need the kick going. Shoulder pointing the direction I need the kick. I haven't shrugged it, it's still down. Now I add my kick in, I throw my leg up, I lift my right shoulder as my left hand comes up, right hand comes down. Really important not to do this action when you're kicking. You need to lift that hip with your shoulder. Hip will go up that direction, leg will go up that direction, shoulder will go up that direction. Once again, step, stop. Okay. The foot can either be like this, or when you do your step, you step the heel of your foot to where your ball was. This way, your hip's going to chase even more. It's a little bit easier than trying to find the rotation on your foot that way. So if you start the foot flat, already wound up, you throw your leg, it chases that rotation. I personally like to rotate on the kick the whole time. So I start with my leg pretty much straight forward, toes just out on a slight angle, step and stop. My toes are still pointing out on that slight angle. I haven't turned right out. I'm here, now I launch up. As your leg comes back down to the ground, make sure the hand comes straight back up. Don't leave it down as you spin. When you're kicking the air, you need to act like you're kicking someone. So you don't kick someone, miss them, and then you don't bother bringing your hand back up. Or even when you do kick the person, once you get to there, which is where my hand needs to start coming back up now, when you get to there, you've hit someone, you're coming back, you bring that hand back up. It actually makes your leg come back down to the ground quicker. Making sure you're doing the right things with your hands means your bottom half will follow. Big one I believe in with people is getting that action is where you're going to get all your power from in your kick. If you're trying to throw your leg, that's all you're ever going to do, just throw your leg. step, stop. Notice when I spin around, I land my feet next to each other. There's a lot of information here. Take 2 or 3 points of it. Remember, break it down to the 2 moves. You do the step, boom, stop. Then you do your kick. Practice them as 2 separate moves. Then all you have to do is shorten that gap between the 2 techniques. Step, kick. That gap gets shorter and shorter until it's all one action. So from here, a completed kick here, step, stop. You see that? It's 2 sharp movements. It's not, everything's always, if you're constantly moving something, you're never going to find the end of each technique. Hope that made some sense. Comment in the comments if you want to learn something, if you want me to teach something, if there's anything else you want broken down. I do want to start doing this a bit more often. If you find them boring, let me know. If you enjoy them, let me know. If you can hit like, subscribe, much appreciated. If there's anything in particular you want me to break down, let me know and I'll get onto it. Thanks guys. Khop khun krap.